How to start a profitable online business. Everybody's shouting online this, online that, online this, online that. Many people are online teaching you how to start online business when they don't even have one. This is how I started my $10K online business. And when I discovered that it was this simple, I said, let me come and tell my people that you can start an online business. And the three major things you need to know trying to make money from online business is nobody's going to buy from a ghost. Before you start an online business, you need people. You need people. You need to build a community. So in my 10% challenge, I normally tell people that 10% will take decisions. So it means that if you have 100 people listening to you, chances are that 10 people will buy. So if you want to sell a lot of things, you want to sell a lot of products, you need a lot of people. So what are you supposed to do? The first thing you have to do is to create a space, an online space, where you can begin to bring people into that space. And you must make sure that the space is not boring. You must make sure that the people are getting value. You must make sure. So you need to start by helping people before they can exchange their money. And sometimes people think that people buy things because they are cheap. Nobody buys cheap things. People buy value. So you also need to know that this community that you are creating, you have to give them value. Before you can even start an online anything, you need to spend time to create a community. You need to spend time to create value. I will never exchange my money with somebody that cannot teach me what I need to know. So it means that you need to be an expert. And so try to have a skill set, become an expert, and go ahead and begin to create communities and volunteer yourself and begin to teach people what it is. Build that community so large. When you are building this community, have a plan on how you think you want to strike. I would say to you, the second thing you need to do is, if you are a service-based business, begin to think of product-based business. Because if you continue to sell service-based, there are three levels you will have. Yourself, you move to a company, then you move to leverage, but there's not so much you can do with that. So how do you turn your service-based business into a product-based business? That's another learning. So some of my coaching, I teach people how to turn your service-based business because there's not so much. So let me give you an example of a service-based. You are a painter. How many houses can you paint to become a billionaire? And that's why a lot of people that do those kind of things and travel from Africa to diaspora might not be very wealthy because they have to walk the walk to make the money. How many things can you do? So it means that you must begin to think of, after creating this community, moving from a service-based business to a product-based business. That's so key. And you need to look for how to do that rightly. How to get product, or the product is for, what the problem. Then the third thing that is very important is that it must be solving problems for a lot of people. And that is why I like Africa. Africa has a lot of problems. Instead of you to be running away, come back. Come back and look at the problems. Everywhere I look at in Africa is a problem. Even if you're watching me from America, you're a citizen of America, you're living in another country, my dear, there's too much money in Africa. Listen to me very well. And that is why every time we are trying to devalue our money, and guess what? The more you try to devalue our money, the more we get bigger, because we have this ability to produce things at the speed of light. So you to begin to look at Africa, you would come and solve problems in Africa. We have the numbers, we have the people. As long as you are solving a problem and you can put numbers together, you can even tell me to help you. I can consult for you and give you 20 problems you can solve today and start making money. You need to make sure that this product is solving a lot of problem. A lot of problem. Big problem, big money. Small problem, small money. So if you want to grow in your online space, you must be thinking of a lot of problems. Don't do copy and paste. You see, when you copy people, you lack productivity. And the truth is, you don't need to copy people. Just make it better. So everybody has the capacity to be productive. So stop copy. Just think. This brain, this mind that God gave to you, He gave it to you because He knows that you can expand it. So it's so important that you understand that your online business can be very productive if it's going to solve a lot of problems. It's going to solve a lot. Then lastly, for you to become big in online space, become a talker. You see, talking gives a lot of money, but there is nobody that will listen to you if you don't have a brand. And so branding is so important. And during trying to build this community, what are you doing? You are building your brand. And one thing can spoil your brand. So trying to build a brand and looking at your way to the online space, remember that integrity is so you can end this year, you can make a lot of money. And online now, you have 8 point something billion people. Just even product for 100,000 people. And guess what? How do you produce a product that you can produce only one and keep making money from that one? You want to know? Then join our mailing list. And once you join our mailing list by clicking that link and joining our community, sometimes we share products that can make you can do that product once, and your generation and generation and generation will keep eating from that product. So if you like this video, if you learned anything, let us know in the comment section. Share this video, like the video, and keep us talking, because I know that the more you listen, the more you become that dream. Grace Ofure, and I love you.